Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rachelle and I am doing a birthday bonus reading for Cancer in all placements, starting with some prosperity dust. And when I say all placements, even if your birthday does not fall in Cancer season, this can still be for you. That is true for all of my birthday bonus readings. But for anybody who has recently had a birthday or is about to, very happy birthday to you. All right, so let's dive in. I'm going to go to the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Sovereignty, 41. Release, 27. Darkness, 40. You're taking your power back here, or you're standing in your power. This is you knowing that you have what it takes to create the life that you want, to make decisions that fully support you. And because of this, it does feel a little bit like kind of a new understanding of yourself, of your sovereignty. And so this is releasing you from where you felt stuck, through either taking your power back or standing in your power. You're going through some kind of transformation here. And she's coming out of the weeds, old sticky sticks. And there's all these butterflies here. There's a whole activation of it's the heart chakra, it's the solar plexus chakra, it's personal power, willpower, and love, care, emotional connection it's a whole opening. And with all these butterflies flying in or flying out, there's a huge transformation happening here. And now you're on this path, or you will be on this path that isn't totally clear, but there's enough of it that's illuminated that you can see like a little bit ahead, enough that you can move forward. You just may need some time to let things unfold. Once the sun rises, then things become clear, right? Things are illuminated. Let me read darkness here real quick. I think there's something here that I'm missing. Long night moon. You are entering a time of introversion, a leaner time, or a time to turn inward to plan and strategize. It is time to do shadow work, which will bring big dividends later on. Release what no longer works for you. Release what no longer works for you. That's what you're doing here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go over to the Enchanted Map Oracle. Cleaning house, 37. I don't know if I've ever actually picked this card before. It doesn't look familiar to me. Maybe once. All right, you're cleaning house here. Cleaning up. Releasing. That's a part of the releasing. Magic Stream, number 18. Ooh. I don't actually, let me see what this one says. Magic stream. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. So whatever has brought you to this place, you've been through a fair amount of stuff in your life. Maybe there's been something in particular that has kind of forced you to take control, and lead you in a direction of releasing, cleaning out. It's helping you to, it's all part of the bigger plan. It's all part of where you're meant to go. Gentle Gardener, number 2. Yeah, see, here's where you start. It's like you clean out so that you can prepare for something. Maybe you're coming together with others, hatching a plan, an idea. It's like you clean out your space, whatever that looks like, physical, mental, emotional, and it's in preparation, whether you know it or not. There's like a nesting or something that's happening. I need to read Gentle Gardener too. Be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. The Gentle Gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. So this is taking control of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. This is knowing that because you're releasing and you're cleaning up, you're taking control of yourself in your life. Okay, so this one? Yeah, okay. Elemental Oracle. Rain and Fecundity, 35. And fecundity. That is the potential for a lot of growth. A lot of potential here. To birth something new, to bring something new into the world. Desert and solitariness, 13. And darkness. Both of these break down to a 4. You're taking time out, and it could be, you're spending time on your own, maybe in the dark, maybe at night, where you're going within. You're focusing on what you are creating, what you want to create. Maybe you're taking time to just rest as something new develops. Lake and depth. Is that 30? 31? Oh, look at that. 31. So we got triple 4s on the table. Yeah, you're going down. You're going deep. You're going within. Doing the work, doing the shadow work, doing that introspection. this is all a part of the cleaning house, cleaning up. Get some cards from the numerology deck. Healing 66. Healing. Personal growth, number 7. Yeah. Yeah, this is all about growth. Just looking at my numbers here. So yeah, you are healing. You are healing from maybe something in particular happened. Maybe this is kind of a general healing as you do this deep dive, as you spend time on your own, as you focus on growing, expanding, nurturing. Something you are very good at. Spiritual partnership. 27, release. So you're going through this release. You're coming out of the weeds. You are going through this transformation. And you are, this spiritual partnership could be maybe, yeah, with spirit guides of some kind. Ancestors, angels, the universe at large, like whatever you subscribe to. But the spiritual partnership is, it's you partnering up with some kind of energy that is spiritual in nature. Now that could also be a person who is kind of in alignment with you spiritually. But it's all coming from this personal growth. You're connecting to reality in a way, in a new way, in a way you haven't done before. Because you've been going through this healing. The more you clean out, the more of a deep dive you go into, the more you understand how everything is connected. Think of how everything at its core is energy. There's no separation. That is an illusion. And so you recognizing that there's no separation between you and anything around you, somehow that is, it's releasing you from where you've been stuck. Yeah, and now there's so much potential. So much growth here. So, okay. What now? What do we look at? Let me look at the Forest Spirits Oracle. Untamed spirit, bear spirit. Allow yourself to run wild and free as you explore. Ooh, blessed by the typo. Just for your birthday. Free as you explore you own fierce but gentle nature. Awesome. Run wild and free as you explore your own fierce but gentle nature. Fierce but gentle nature. We have gentle gardener, right? There's a fierceness with the sovereignty. But yeah, run wild and free. Like, you're being released. You get to kick up those heels. Go have some fun. Do what feels good. Let your hair down. We have dragonfly. Oh, you get blessed again. Dragonfly. Sorry. Excuse me. Dragonfly Eif. It should be Dragonfly Elf. Dragonfly Eif. Creativity, color, power, energy, and vibration allow inspiration to flow into your life. Color power. Something about colors. That could be, I was talking about the chakras. Maybe yellow and green are important colors for you. Also orange. Orange, yellow, green. Blue. And energy and vibration. That's what I was talking about. With everything at its most core level is energy, and you are recognizing. You're seeing there's like a magic to that, and it's boosting your creativity. Oh, and we have creativity. Creativity. That is a word that has been coming up over and over and over again in my readings the last many weeks. So blessed twice by the typo. And yeah, here's the inspiration coming in. As you clean house, as you open to new things. Jaguar spirit, choices. Glean wisdom from the past and fearlessly follow the path that resonates with your soul. Glean wisdom from the past. Yeah. That's what you're doing here. That's the deep dive. You're looking at the past. You're not dwelling in it or wallowing. You're looking at it for information to help inform you of how you want to move forward, the decisions that you want to make. Fearlessly follow the path that resonates with your soul. The magic stream is a path of sorts. It's a path of personal growth and healing, for sure. Anything else? Where next? Anything? Let's look at the Radical Abundance deck. Peace. We got the peace beaver. Just hanging out in the water. It's like doing the deep dive and then you come up for air and you're like, it's just really comfortable. I'm just gonna swim around. I'm gonna enjoy being in this water. Water represents emotions. You're very comfortable. You're very comfortable in your emotions. Feeling really peaceful, very emotionally peaceful here. After cleaning up, after releasing, after healing, acceptance. Oh, I love this. Sun is cradling the moon, the masculine cradling the feminine. This could be a part of the spiritual partnership. The moon is resting here, right? Sleeping. It's like finally. Okay, so first of all, this can be, well, I guess not. First of all, it could be the spiritual partnership, whatever that is. Whether that's somebody who's here to kind of support you so that you can rest. But it does feel a lot like your masculine taking care of the feminine. That's where this peace comes from, because the feminine is where the emotions live. It's is that right? It's not the right way to say it exactly, but it's like the feminine is the more emotional part, whereas the masculine is the more rational, logical part. It's the part that takes action. It's laser focused. The feminine is more like flowy and internal. So there's like there is some kind of balance something about your masculine caring for the feminine. Because we all have masculine and feminine, right? So you're accepting that it's important. Like, a part of the masculine's job is to care for the feminine, to hold the space. And you're so at peace here. But there could be someone who's coming in to kind of to cradle you, to hold you. Or maybe spirit guides, right? Honor. Yeah, this just showed up. I think in yesterday's reading, whatever that was, but honoring yourself. And his blade is a bird bath. There's water in there, and there's a bird sitting on there. It's like, rather than cutting, I choose to take the weapon and turn it into something that is, it's a safe space. It's nurturing. It's like a little sanctuary. There's trust here. Honoring, like he's holding up, what is it? Boy Scouts honor. I promise to care for. I promise to care for what I'm growing. This is you. Like, you're very honorable here. Someone, maybe you're caring, maybe you identify as the masculine and you're caring for a feminine. But, with these tall mountains in the back, these jagged peaks, it represents where you've come from. This is that wisdom. Glean wisdom from the past. You've been through it. You've traversed some pretty crazy things. You have made it far on your journey. You've learned a lot. And you know what it means to be in integrity. To your word. Be integrity with your word. Be honorable with how you speak, how you show up. With your matching your actions with your words. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get some cards from this one. The Angel Tarot. The Chariot. This is your energy. Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. Self-achievement and willpower. Public recognition. Public recognition. So maybe you're doing something here in the public eye. I suppose public recognition could be anyone around you. It doesn't have to be in the general public. Where is the tenderness? So we have Cancerian, and then we have Awakening, Archangel Gabriel. This is Pisces. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Being yourself involves self-discipline and willpower. It's like the cleaning house that you're doing is like, cleaning out old, outmoded ways of thinking and believing of how you are supposed to be. And you're just like, this is who I am. Take me or leave me. I'm taking me all the way. That's part of your growth. Oh, and then we have Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel. This is Scorpio energy. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Yes, that's exactly right. You're moving in a new direction. This is so great. You're reviewing and evaluating where you've been, where you're going, where you're at right now. You're understanding that there's a lot of potential. And then you're time to move in a new direction. That's what you're doing. You have choices to make. allowing yourself to run wild and free. That's a choice. Following the path that resonates with your soul. Okay. I'm gonna get a card from Beyond Lemuria, the Beyond Lemuria deck. So heart is open, and through it we see a star. We see the night sky behind her, and she's popping up out of a heart. And there's bubbles, and each bubble has an eye, an eyeball. Well, I'll say an eye. It's not just an eyeball. There are eyelids too. Oh, and there's an eye at her throat chakra. Kind of between the heart and the throat. Seeing the impact that you make. Looking at things from a different perspective. Self-discipline and willpower here. Huh. All right. Home. And that's the place where Cancerians tend to be most comfortable. It's home. Taking care of the home, nurturing. Our way home to oneness and the truest part of our infinite selves is to know ourselves beyond the socialized matrix of mind-constructed reality. That's amazing. This is exactly what I've been talking about. When all sense of flighty survival drops away, a deep sigh radiates from the safe space within, where you can ground dreams into realities. This feels like this is a mighty sigh. Yeah, it's a huge release. Deep, mighty sigh. Where you can ground dreams into reality. Deep, heart-based presence is a direct portal home. Align with your temple space. You have dreams, visions, and may yearn for etheric realms, but it is when you are fully present in, but it is in, I can do this. I'm going to start over. You have dreams, visions, and may yearn for etheric realms. But it is when we are fully present in our bodies that we can actualize ideas and make a difference. When we are in our bodies. So there's a spiritual partnership here, but you're also experiencing reality from a place of, you're like, I'm here in my body. I am supposed to be here in my body. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. And so you are understanding the connection between the spirit realm and the 3D realm, and you're marrying the two. We could even think about this acceptance as the sun being the 3D realm and this moon being the spiritual realm. And it's like you are, through your healing, through your personal growth, you are nurturing some kind of spiritual growth, spiritual understanding, spiritual partnership within yourself, with those around you. You're actualizing ideas. Time to move in a new direction. Be grounded, find your home. The deeper our roots, the higher we can reach into the heavens. Like a tree. You're like a tree. You're growing. Where something happened here. It was like you were gutted. But then that was what you needed to regrow. It's like trees that are struck by lightning and are hollowed out. and yet they still continue to grow. It happened, and so you're working with it rather than letting it take you down. You're allowing yourself to be released from any number of things, from the story, from the feeling like a victim, from negative thoughts, actions, whatever. You're cleaning house. You're cleaning house. That's the home. That's the home. And that's the place where you feel safest. You're realizing, oh, that's me. Wherever I go, there I am. So, all right, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy birthday to you, whenever that is. Have a wonderful, and I already said, wonderful rest of your day, week, month, year. And I'll see you on the next video. Mwah.